against Cletus T. Bueford, cousins through marriage. So far, Cletus near undefeated in RPW.
Welcome to the Order.
Duality, yet another sponsor coming in with a 12-month resub. Could we please get the hearts, hypes, and gasms up there into the chat, please, for our sponsor, Duality999, throwing down the Mac Chimpy Banan S-Rain Gasm. Spam the chat, fill it with the emotes. Thank you very much, Duality, for those 12 months of support. I truly do appreciate it. And ladies and gentlemen, that brings us back from the commercial break here at RPW in Tulsa, Oklahoma. And everyone's favorite billionaire, Steve Shyster, 6'2", 220 pounds of incredibly wealthy muscle. He actually pays people to work out for him. He just stands there during the workout sessions and they manipulate the muscles. His theme music actually is his life story, starting from the bottom, making his way all the way to the top. Taking in the crowd, looking at the peasants. He knows they were admiring clothing and a man that they could never possess. But Steve is looking to get the one thing he can't possess, which is that RPW championship title. So far, that is one match under his belt towards victory. But he is about to face a very, very dangerous adversary. And that would be the one, the only Cletus T. Bueford, 7'4", 500 plus pounds of pure American freedom. Hailing from Yakima, Washington. Fan favorite, near undefeated. There he is, ladies and gentlemen. Cletus Bueford, the most patriotic man that has ever existed. All right, let's see if Shyster can pull off a win against the tower, the mountain that is Cletus Bueford. He stands over a foot tall above Steve. Steve 6'2", Cletus 7'4". And here we go, Steve being manipulated by the mountain. Cletus won the last match quite quickly due to that interference. But a win is a win. And Steve, going back to his classic playbook, throw him outside and get the count out. He knows he's going to need to do that here with Cletus, since Cletus is such an incredible powerhouse. Steve opening up with a flurry of activity, knowing to keep Cletus on the mat as long as possible, trying to get the quick win. Probably the most dangerous man in RPW is Cletus Bueford, and Steve needs to try and keep the pressure on here. Cletus is also known to be a little bit of a slow starter. That could be it right there. That's 7. He's just got to get a little bit more damage in, and Steve's going to find the win. But no, Steve surprisingly throws Cletus back into the ring. Maybe wanting to make this a little bit more interesting. He knows people have paid for this fight, but then again, what does he care? He's a billionaire. This could be the ego, and there it is. Steve's ego getting deflated down to the mat with a quick deflection by Cletus. Cletus bringing the billionaire to his knees, a position that Steve's not used to being in. The big mitts of Cletus could actually crush Steve's head quite easily. Throw down some hearts into the chat if you want Cletus to win, or throw down money signs, sweet loots, if you would like to see Shyster pull out a victory here. Steve got a little bit of extra damage on Cletus by fighting outside of the ring and using his environment to his advantage. Steve reverses out of that submission, looking for the quick pin, and there's an instantaneous kick out by Cletus, who's going to need to have a lot more damage put upon his person. It looks like a lot of people have it's looking more like a split, a division between those who want to see the billionaire take it and those that want to see America's Sweetheart, who just flew off the top rope, 500 plus pounds of freedom hitting the center of that canvas. Oh no! Not yet again. Another interrupt. Shyster not happy about this. By the sounds of it, it's Triple H, someone who would respect Shyster after all. And there's the ref getting hit by Cletus. Shyster seemingly just dodging out of the way. He's going to capitalize a swinging neck breaker, going for the cover, regardless of Triple H entry. That's a 2 count on Cletus. Oh no. Oh no. Cletus spitting something into his palm and shoving that into the eyes of Shyster. Going for the pin. 1, 2. The billionaire able to kick out. It's alright, don't worry, he's got great health care. He'll be able to get his eyes replaced. Cletus now using his big mitts around Shyster's throat, tossing his body back down to the ground. Driving the knee deep into the canvas. It looks like there's actually a dent from where that impact was. And going for the cover. 1, only gets a 1 count. Shyster still will not be counted out, even though there is the threat of interruption from potentially Triple H. Massive slap, to the back of Shyster's skull. No! He's had about enough of that head abuse. And swinging neck breaker again. Shyster's going to need to start pulling out some power moves here. And look at this, bringing... Oh, that shoulder press! Oh, these two men are masters of the reversal. Looks like Cletus is going to be going for a cover. 1, and that's all she wrote there. Only a 1. The Shyster, the billionaire, feeling good. Cletus, interpretive dancing for some strange reason. Looking to going for a massive haymaker. Followed by the big headbutt into... I don't even know what that was. Looked like he was going to go for a suplex, maybe a side suplex. He has just ripped open the billionaire's head with that boot. Steve is pissed. No one makes Steve Shyster bleed his own blood. Going for the pin. No. Can't get it. Can't get it. Too close to the ropes. The billionaire should have brought him back into the center of the arena. Now getting some payback, slamming Cletus' skull into the canvas. Irish whip into the corner. Steve sizing him up. No! That's a DDT onto that damaged skull. Immediately going for the ropes. Cletus playing the trumpets of freedom. This is looking bad for the billionaire. A beefy headbutt. Steve's really going to need to get himself out of this because he's about to be Mr. Turnbuckle. And Cletus going to be going for the pin. Steve bleeding heavily now. 1, 2, this could be it. No! The billionaire says no. Blood regardless. And a word from our sponsor, Fist of the Walrus, coming in with a huge host. Can we please get a shout out there for Fist of the Walrus, who has some of his characters fighting in this tournament, followed by a 12-month resub. Hearts, hypes, and gasms up there for Fist of the Walrus, who is also running RPW as well. Eugene Wienerlock eliminated Sex Greg in this tournament for the belt. Shyster going for a cover. That's a 2 count, and that's Cletus kicks out. Please definitely go give him a follow if you also want to see some more RP wrestling action or just a fantastic broadcaster. Thank you very much for those 12 months, Fist. Fabio was eliminated by Cletus due to interruption. Triple H tried to interrupt this match. What were you streaming, Fist? Were you wrestling? Were you wrestling? I didn't get a notification you were live, damn. No, I haven't gone through and picked up more characters. I'm gonna need to. Oh, you were wrestling? Excellent. And there's the cover by Shyster. 1, 2. Oh, and Cletus kicks out. Another word from our sponsor. BL8FRA coming in with an 11-month resub using that Twitch Prime. 11 months in a row. Can we get the hearts, hypes, and gasms up? There is massive shoulder press. That's 500 plus pounds cratering into the canvas. You're addicted, as am I, man. We got to shoutcast this together. You, me, Cletus, and KG need to take turns shoutcasting this. All right, Fist, you have a good one, man. Thank you again for the host and the resub. We will talk to you soon. Have a good one, brother. Cletus is now in the wings of freedom with Shyster. How long can he hold this? This is a match for the ages. You would think this was the championship bout. Shyster's back snapping over the mighty knee of Cletus. Oh, not again. The moonshine mitt into Shyster's face. 1, 2, that's going to be it for the billionaire. 3, 2, it was a 2 count. Shyster meets the turnbuckle. He really needs to turn the pace. And is this it? Is Shyster about to open up? No, his punch misses, allowing Cletus to grab him by the head. Meeting the turnbuckle again with that damaged forehead. It's all right. He can just pay for a new face. Oh, Shyster opening up Cletus now. Both men are bleeding. This isn't a wrestling match. It's a blood bout. And an instant kick out. Shyster is feeling pumped up. Oh, the devastating headbutts. Someone is going to pass out. That is what's going to happen. This is going to be a knockout fight. I can already feel it. Get your money signs or sweet loots up in the chat for Shyster. Get your hearts up for Cletus. These men need to hear you. Who is going to win? Shyster needs to mount an offense. His head getting torqued by Cletus. Big shoulder. Shyster systematically now bringing Cletus to a seating position. Oh, tried to bring him to his feet, but Cletus, massive hammer to the stomach of Shyster. Oh, Shyster tried to duck the punch, but ends up squarely finding that he can't be conscious at this point. 1, 2, and that's going to be... No, he kicks out! Cletus doesn't even know what to think at this point. No matter what Cletus has pulled out, Shyster has been able to withstand. Shyster does have a never give up attitude. Oh, huge boot to the face. And here it goes, the wings of freedom again. For the second time, Shyster finds himself in trouble. Look at the face of grimace. And slamming the body down. Down to the mat. Cletus exhausted. And another word from our sponsor, Stephanie Feffany. Coming in with a 12-month resub. Can we please get the heart types and gasms up there in the chat? And here's a cover by Cletus. This has to be it. 1, 2. And no, Shyster kicks out yet again. Cletus frustratedly slaps the mat. The billionaire will not die. Look at the blood. The blood that is pouring from Shyster's face. He's hanging on by a thread, but will not give up. Even, at this point, even if he loses, I don't think anyone could call him a loser. That's a reversal! It's a reversal into a suplex! The exhausted Shyster managing to pull out some moves. Snap neck breaker. The billionaire is not down and out. Shyster going for a... No, not going for a pin. He's got to pull Cletus away from the ropes. This is probably the delirium that Shyster is in at the moment. Oh, splashing! Finding the opportunity. Cletus tried to roll to his feet. Shyster choking, slamming. Oh, he's not done. Shyster is not yet done. Bringing Cletus onto his... There's the shoulder press. Shyster exhausted. That is the third time he has pressed over 500 pounds above his head. Fall away. Oh, the blood. The blood across Shyster's face. Cletus can't even sit up. Shyster going for the family jewels. Going up top. Shyster cheering the crowd. This is a match for the... You would think this is the championship match. Oh, kick, missed. Shyster cannot afford to take these misses. Side suplex yet again. Shyster wincing in pain. This has to be it. 1, a valiant try. 2, but he kicks out! Oh! Again, Cletus going to work on the head of Shyster, trying to rip his head. Oh, that last one. That last one might have done some serious nerve damage. Leg sweep. These men must have nothing left. This is a family feud. Cousins by blood. Oh, jawbreaker! Oh no. Oh no. Fall away slam. Cletus smart enough to bring Shyster away from the ropes, and this has to be it, ladies and gentlemen. 1, 2, that. No! No! Shyster's still in it! Jawbreaker by Shyster! Chops! Clothesline! Shyster bringing Cletus away. He might go for the cover. Cletus being exhausted from the onslaught. No, Shyster covers by the ropes again! Why does he keep covering by the ropes? Cletus getting the rope break every cover that Shyster is doing. Shyster needs to go for something, but no, he finds a ride instead. Flying through the air, falling from 7 foot 4 inches in height. And there's the cover. Steve's got nothing too. But he won't give up his body. His body has to be acting on his behalf. Mentally, he must be drained. Devastating punch to the spine. Steve going for his 4th body press, paying the checks. Oh, he's calling for it. He's still got the strength to be able to pull the ropes towards him. Spinning neck breaker. Pulling his body away from the ropes. But he's gone for the kick again. He's going to go for the splash, and now the pin. Well, Cletus is right by the ropes. That's getting very frustrating. Shyster's frustration showing now. Oh, he tried to go for a stunner, rejected by Cletus, who is now putting him in to a massive suplex when Shyster reverses with a knee to the head. He's always calling for the press yet again. Oh, but the big boot slows the momentum. Huge, massive body slam onto Shyster. That's going to be it, ladies and gentlemen. We've said this before, but there's only so much damage to... Shyster still gets up. How these two men are continuing to fight is beyond me. Shyster into the turnbuckle. Hammer fist by Cletus. Shoulders trying to sever Shyster's body in half. Oh, look at Shyster, barely able to walk, but he's still able to deliver a damaging clothesline. Go for the pin, Steve. 1, 2, 3. Steve Shyster pulls out the victory over the near undefeated Cletus. What an upset. What a match. A match for the ages. Shyster taking an extreme amount of punishment, but knowing that there is a shiny belt on the line, continues to fight with everything he's got. But will he have enough to be able to compete in his other matches tonight? And a word from our sponsor, Mythic Striker, coming in with 100 bits. Those bits, of course, going towards the Mod Steel Ignores Foundation, helping us ignore those mods one bit at a time. Thank you very much. Can we get the sweet loots up there in the chat for our sponsor, Mythic Striker? Look at that bloodied face of Steve. Well deserved. The damage, though, is extreme. I don't think anyone thought that Steve was going to be coming away with a win. I certainly didn't. That match, though, I am going back and